Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Joffrey Noodle Legs here today. Um, just a little pickups video today. I went down to Stevenage um, a few days ago because Lemon Law, my lad was up here for a while, wasn't he? So I went down there, took him back because he's got a few things going on. He's starting a new job, which is awesome for him. And so I took him back and spent a day or so down there with him just to have a little catch up with me family down there. And I always like to go down with the lad just to make sure I know he's back safe, and gives us a day and gives me a little break from up here for a little way. Goes back to my town where I was sort of like pretty much lived my life, because although I do like it up here, obviously I still like visiting back to Stevenage because there are bits of Stevenage I miss. Because obviously when you live there all your life, you tend to get attached to this sort of area you're living in, and it becomes important to you. So yeah, I took him back, and we was down there. We'd done a few things. We popped into HMV and Cex, and I picked up a couple of bits. Not many, as you know now. Things are getting very, very expensive out there. Bills are getting very, very high. So it's leaving you a lot less money for the fun things in life. So the things that you love doing and the things that you like to buy, the sort of core things you like, be it LPs or CDs or DVDs or Blu-rays or games, whatever it is that whatever sort of media you like to buy. I mean, I know a lot of people now sort of do digital stuff and stream. I don't do any of those. Because I'm a bit of a collector. I like to collect it, and I like to have the physical media. Because, for an example, like games, okay, buying a digital game, you don't actually own the game. All you're doing, you're buying a little code to give you access to the game, so you don't actually own it. And the people that run that game, or say like Sony or Xbox or Microsoft, they can say we're no longer going to be putting this out, and so you've lost that game. Then say like you can't no longer play it because they've taken it off their streaming system, whatever. But if you've got the physical, you've got it. You can play it whenever you want still. And not only that, with physical copies, if there's a game you don't like, or you finished it and never ever going to play again, you can trade into certain places like CX or anything like that, that you can sort of trade them in and get a little bit of money back on what you paid, or you can trade it in towards another different game. Whereas a digital one, you can't. You're stuck with that. You can't get any money back on that. So there's sort of pluses to buying physical media. So and I'm a collector. So when I do spend whatever little bit of money I have, I like something physical to show for it. Not just a little code. I like actually have something in my hands to think, yeah, that's mine. I actually own that movie, or I own that game. I actually own it. I own a copy of it. So it makes it feel a bit more special. So that's why I tend to stick to physical media. Yes, I've not got very much because I said things are a little bit tighter out there. So, but you still got to do little things that you like. So if you see a few bargains and things that you like at a reasonable sort of price, and why not? Why not pick it up if you can afford it? If you can't, go out, and pick it up another day. And that's another beauty of like physical. Say we're like CEX or trade-ins. If you can't afford something you think you really like, then why not trade some things you no longer use into CEX? You get that on a voucher, and then you can purchase that item from CEX. And it's pretty much what you've done. You've made space at home, which is a good thing. You've got rid of things you're never going to play again, which is a good thing. And you've got something new that you haven't played, and that's a good thing. So sometimes do that. And I did do a couple of trade-ins because I got a couple of games that I finished and I thought never going to play them again. Two of them I've actually platinumed, and I thought never going to go back to it. So I'll trade them in, and I'll get something that I haven't had or haven't got. So a couple of these I've got from trade-ins. Right, so we'll go through them. So there's not many. First of all, I got one from in the post from Zavvi. Zavvi had a little bit of a sort of a little bit of a sale on, and they had a box set in there which I really wanted. And it's normally about sort of 45 pounds sort of thing, but they had it there for like 20 quid or something like 17.99. So I thought I'd pick it up, and this is the Species box set. Now I'm not going to go into this one, guys, because I'm going to be doing a separate video to this, because you can see it's still sealed. So I'll do a little unboxing video on this. So that's going to be coming out very shortly. Right, so yeah, now the rest is from Stevenage. Now, first of all, we went into Cex. Like I said, did a few trade-ins, got a little bit of a voucher. Not a huge amount, but it's enough. And all the things I got from Cex were covered by the voucher. So I didn't have to spend any money. So it was kind of cool. And I got things I've not got, and 2 things I got that I was absolutely dead chuffed about. Anyway, one of the things I got was a video game on the PS4. And this is Destroy All Humans. Now, I remember this coming out years and years ago, and I really enjoyed it, and my lad enjoyed it too, Lemon Lord. But they've just remastered and redone the Destroy All Humans 2 on the PS5 and PS4. So I thought, I've been quite interested in that, but I thought, maybe it might be good to get the first one first, rather than jumping straight into number 2. And they had that there for a reasonable price, and so I picked that up. Really good condition. The disc's in perfect condition. Fantastic. I've checked it all. Excellent. So I'm looking forward to playing that. I might put up a few sort of videos of me playing it on my channel. I'm trying to put a little bit of gaming on my channel, so you might see a few videos of me sort of playing a few horror games or things on there. You know, if you're into game, I'll put them up in case you guys haven't got them. And you thought, I wonder what that game's like. And you can see me sort of playing them. You can see sort of like a bit like what it's like. So Destroy All Humans. So that's cool. Now, I was dead chuffed to pick these next, actually 3 items up from Cex. Because 2 of them are collector's editions, which I thought, wow, and they were so dirt cheap. Now, I've seen these online. These next 2 are online for $29.99, $34.99, $39.99, but I picked them both up for £12 each. The first one is The Hills of Eyes 2, Part 2, Collector's Edition, which is really cool. Again, I won't go too much, because what I'm going to do is a separate video with this one and the next one in its own little video, so you can see what the contents are. And I'll probably, you know, and I'll probably might do a review of 1 or 2 of the films that I've got today. I'm not going to review all of them, but some of them I might do a review. I might do a review of this one, so we'll wait and see for that. So I got that for Cex for £12. Also for £12 for Cex was another collector's edition in mint condition. Absolutely made up now. And it's American Werewolf in London, the collector's edition. I really think I've got a problem, because I've brought this 4 times. Not this edition, this film. I've got the Blu-ray of American Werewolf twice, the normal standard one before it went to Arrow. I think because I had a copy and I couldn't find it, and I thought, it's in that box. So I picked one up quite reasonably cheap a couple of years back, so I got that. But then Arrow released their edition. I didn't buy it because I thought, no, there's no point, I've already got the film. But when I saw other people sort of transfer the film, I thought, yeah. So I picked up the standard, that Arrow American Werewolf in London. So I picked that up, and I was dead chuffed for that. But when I saw this there for £12 in mint condition, it's even got a new smell to it. Like it smells brand new, like it's never even been played. I thought, £12, I cannot leave that sitting there. I would kick myself. So I've got it again 4 times. But what I've done with my other Arrow version, I've gave it to Lemon Lord. So he's got that, but I still have my other 2 normal standard Blu-ray editions of that. So yeah, I think I've got a bit of a problem when it comes to American Werewolf in London. I do love the film though, it's amazing. My entire back, across my shoulder blades, I have American Werewolf in London tattoos, because it's just one of my favourite films. So again, I'm not going to go through what the contents, because I will go through that with the Hills of Eyes box set in its own little video. So that's cool. Made up with those 2. Imagine those 2 there, £12 each. Now, like I said, they sell for about £30 to £40 each, and I got both of them there for 24, if you like. But it didn't cost me anything, because I had some trade-ins, like I said, and I've got 2 things that are going to really be cool in my collection. And my last one that I got from Cex, another really cool pickup. It's a new release from Arrow, and it's the first pressing releases. And I just thought, wow, I'm going to grab that, and it's Hell High, and it comes complete. It's got the slipcase, which is really, really cool, and it's a really cool slipcase. This is like got a rubbery sort of feel to it, so it's cool. And again, it's got the great box in good condition. There's no marks on it, and it's got the booklet. So I got all this from Cex, and it's got like a little card in there, and it's got the booklet again, which open it here, I can smell the new smell. So somebody's brought this, watched it, thought, nah, I don't really like it, and they've traded it in because they probably got quite a good price because it's quite a new film. And I've picked it up, and I was thinking, well, cool, because it's on my to get list anyway. But it's not like sort of one I'm going to rush out and get, but it was on my to get list. So to pick that up, so I've got all those from, I think I traded in 2 games and 1 duped movie that I got twice, and I got enough to get all that. And I got 3 core movies, and a game. I got a movie that I've not had in my collection before. I can't even remember if I've seen it, so I will be doing a review of this one. I've got 2 classic films in collector's editions, and I got the PS4 game. So I was dead chuffed with that. We went along to HMV as well while we were down there, and I picked up a couple of bargains because Arrow again have got a few. Their films are on sort of like £8 at the moment in HMV, so I picked one up from there, which I was dead chuffed about. And this is called Satan's Blade. Again, I'm not sure if I've seen this. It's a slasher. I like the cover because I liked it. I thought, oh, that looks very Friday the 13th, doesn't it? Sort of very campfire looking. I'm not sure what it is. I will do a review on this one as well. But I was dead chuffed to pick this up. It was £8, and why was I dead chuffed? Because again, I think it's like a first edition. It's got 2 discs. It's got the DVD and the Blu-ray, and it comes with a booklet. And this was in HMV, and I just think I was lucky. They probably had this on their shelf for quite a while, and I've managed to pick this up. So it's quite cool. It was £8, you know. Satan's Blade. So I picked that up, and the other thing I picked up from HMV was a Blu-ray, a music Blu-ray of a band that I love, and I've talked about on some of my sort of music videos of underrated albums and that was a band called Sparks, and they released a movie documentary called The Sparks Brothers. It came out last year. This was at a good price. Apparently it's a really, really cool documentary movie, so I'm looking forward to watching that. It's 2 discs, and it comes with a documentary, and it also comes with a whole sort of concert on a separate disc. So not only do you get the documentary movie, it is a movie, it's a feature length. It's not like a half an hour documentary, it's like an hour and a half, or 2 hours or longer. I mean, as you can see there, it runs for over 3 hours. So I'm quite happy to pick this up. And it's got a full concert on there, recorded live in London, then performing 22 songs. So that's a bit of I've been wanting that for a while, just because a few friends have recommended it to me, because I'm a big fan of Sparks, and I've got their CDs, but I don't tend to buy many sort of Blu-rays or DVDs with music. I don't know why, because I do enjoy them. I mean, when David Bowie releases them, or Gary Newman or something, I buy them straight away because they're my favourite artist, or New Model Army. I'll buy it straight away. But bands that I like, that I don't particularly have a huge sort of like connection with, that I need to sort of buy everything or own everything they own, I don't tend to do that. But this has been recommended to me, so I picked it up. So that's what I picked up from Stevenage, and I got that really cool box set from Zavvi. My lad picked a couple of bits up while we were there, so he's quite happy. He picks up a couple of games. He picked up a game for the Master System. He picked up Back to the Future on the Master System, so he was really chuffed with that, because like I say, he collects a lot of the older games. And he picked up a couple of Arrow films as well from HMV, because they were good prices. He picked up pieces, and he picked up the woman. I have the woman, but I have the normal release of it. I don't have the arrow version, but he picked that up. So that's really, really cool. And I hope he enjoys those. And he got himself a few trade-ins, and he picked up a nice big voucher, because I know there's a couple of things that he's wanting to pick up, but he can only get them on CX online because they don't have them at his local store. So he got himself a voucher. So he's chuffed with that. So that's what we did when I went down to Stevenage, and we went around the town. We had a good time. We went and had um, a cup of tea and a bite to eat, made a little day of it, so that was quite cool. And then Sunday I came back up to Yorkshire, um, ready to hopefully return to work next week. So anyway, that's it, guys. That were my pickups from Stevenage, from HMV and CEX. I've got some more videos on the way this week. I've got a bit more to do with Lemon Lord about his gaming. I'll be doing some unboxing videos of these, and I've also got some more sort of music videos on the way, as well as some top tens. Spider videos, yeah, there's not as many at the moment because I haven't really brought any new sort of spiders, and I don't buy spiders just to make a video. That's the wrong reason to buy them. I buy them because I love them and they're my pets. So, but I'll keep you updated, and I will post videos of them when I'm doing anything like rehousing them, or if I've got any sort of like, haven't done a feeding video for a while, I'll do some feeding videos, and or if I'm doing any maintenance of them, or if I do get any new spiders, I will obviously post videos to you, because occasionally I buy them. Sometimes I get the odd friend that gifts me a spider, because the hobby, the spider tarantula hobby is very, very caring and giving. And I've had a few sort of like spiders from a few friends, so that's quite cool. So if anything like that happens, I will be posting more up on my spiders, but don't be surprised if there's not too many coming up, because I haven't bought any, and I haven't got many plans in. There is a couple that I'm after, but it's having the old readies to sort of get them at the moment. But when I do, I'll keep you posted. But there will be some sort of content coming up there, even if I do like a bit of a maintenance or feeding videos. I'll keep you guys up to date, or an up-to-date video to see how my spiders are doing. I'll keep you up to date on those. Anyway, guys, till next time, you look after yourselves. You all look after one another, and I really hope I see you all soon.